Welcome to another PC Sports Cards video. Today we have part 3 of 3 of the recent lot purchase that we picked up. As you can see from the camera right now, there's a lot of stuff here. This is the third part of the collection that we bought. This is all the baseball cards. I don't know if there's any other sports. I actually haven't gone through it since it came in yet, but decided I would just go through it with you guys, get ourselves focused, and get going. So this video, again, is going to be just showing you what we purchased. We are always buying stuff like this. Normally our videos talk about reveals and cards going in and coming out, but when we pick up a lot of cool stuff, we decide that we want to show it, we do it. So here you go, lot purchase, part 3 of 3. Again, you're going to see a lot of PSA 9s, a bunch of PSA 10s. These are all going to come out of the bag at some point. So we can photo them and then rebag them. Glaber. Great mix of cards here. Lots of cards are going to auction. Most of these will be up at auction at some point. We did get a couple high-end ones in here. I will tell you, I'll show you this first. We actually got about 20 of the 20 or 30 of these Acuna Topps Living PSA 10s. These we're going to list at fixed price right away. Some of them may be listed already. So we're going to list those like that. We're not going to auction those off. This pile right here up top, you can't see. This pile right here are some of the nicer cards that we're going to get through in the middle of the video. And those are cards that we're listing fixed price. They may actually already be up fixed price. This came in the other day. I worked from home yesterday, so I wasn't here to do this video. Trout die cut. Early Trout die cut. That's a good card. That'll go nicely. Will Smith 9. A lot of low-end cards here. But if you have cards like this and you want to move them in bulk, we can either buy them from you, like we said in the other video. If you haven't checked it out, there's part 1 has already posted. Part 1 and 2 of this video has posted. We got a Blackman. And we'll buy it. We'll either buy it or take it on consignment. Either way, feel free to reach out to us. If you want to reach out to us to buy something, email us buying@pcsportscards.com. It's a new email address, so it may take a little bit for us to get back to you. We have to get used to checking it every day. But it is going to be where we look for people that are sending us deals to buy. And we're also going to be introducing a new service probably in the next 2 to 4 weeks. Similar to our graded consignment service, we're going to be offering a buy your sub service. So instead of waiting for the entire consignment process to go through, we will actually go through your submission after whatever box cards you select. The same way that you select cards for graded to consignment by checking a little box, you could check a different box and change the status to request a quote. One of our employees will get that email that you guys are requesting a quote, and within 48 hours you'll have an offer on the lot. I will tell you, and I'm very honest with this, you will probably get more money consigning the cards because we have to be safe to make sure that we're going to make money doing it. But if you want cash quickly and you want to move the cards and be sure you know exactly what number you're getting, that's going to be an option that you could choose. So we're trying to think of ways that we can help put money in your pocket faster so you could use it faster. We can also load it into your account instead of sending it to you. Actually, that's how we're going to do it. We're going to put it in your account, whatever the deal is, and then you just have to request a payout, and all payouts are made within 24 hours. So here are some of the nicer cards. I want to pull them from the top so they don't fall down. McGuire Flawless. Verdugo Blue Gem. Trout Silver Pack Green. This is low numbered, numbered to 99. Alonzo Update Refractor. Kuna Mega. This is a sick card. Soto, Triple Patch Auto, number to 5. No real comps on this one. We were looking at it. Tatis Chrome, Austin Riley, and another Austin Riley. So those are some of the better cards. Some of them are good. Some of them aren't so good. But those are some of the cards that we decided we wanted to fix price. Trout Refractor, that'll go well in auction. Most of these are the right names, right? We don't have a lot of low-end names here. We might have a lot of 9s, but we don't have a lot of low-end names. So this is the type of stuff that we love to buy in quantity as long as the numbers work. we're happy to go through it and give you a quote. Usually we just decide, the way that we do these is, the idea is to make it quick and easy. So we either ask that you have a number for us to check, and we're going to give you a yes or no, or you just give us the lot, we'll comp it, and we'll give you a number that we pay for it. Those are the two ways that we do it. We prefer you just giving us a number for us to say yes or no. It makes our lives a lot easier. But we understand that some people just don't like doing that. But we're not gonna give numbers and go back and forth for 2 days on it. Like, we're gonna give you the number that we're willing to pay. So, and if a deal doesn't get made, you still have the consignment option. Rendon. I love that we're getting all this in right now also, because by the time this gets up next week, it's going to be ending right when baseball season starts. So I love it. Austin Meadows. I can't tell you that I love Kyle Lewis base Topps Chrome cards, but you take the good with the bad. There he is. Trout. I think we have a run of Keston Hiura coming up. Nolan Arenado. I think I said this in a recent video that these are some of the hardest cards to grade, those Arenados. Oscar Mercado. Obviously, this is something that somebody sent in during the boom. More Alonso. Hiura with the Schmutz. Hiura blue update. That's a good one. Alonso update. So do you guys have stuff like this? How do you go about buying stuff like this? Are you not a lot buyer? Are you just buying singles to grade and flip? What's your strategy? We personally, as a company, we like to buy everything. We like to buy lots. We like to buy singles. We like to buy it however somebody's willing to sell it, really. We're not very picky. Bo Bichette, completely overgraded with the UK edition. Let's see what else we got here. Brian Hayes, that's a sick patch. Guy like Hiura. So, it's Friday. I'm recording this video. I don't know if you watched the Instagram live. I picked Gonzaga to win it all. Yeah, on Friday or on Tuesday I picked Gonzaga. I'm like, I think it's the year. I think this is the year that Gonzaga just does it. They're not a number 1 seed. They have Timmy, who's probably about 34 years old at this point. He's like the Stetson Bennett of college basketball. I don't know. I just have this weird feeling that Gonzaga's going to win all. Then I'm like, oh, man, they're down 12 at halftime. Then they come back and win. Everything seems to be falling that way. This, I don't know if you've heard me say it before, but this is my absolute, it's like a $35, $40 card. This is like my absolute favorite time of the year. We have the NCAA tournament. We have my son's birthday. We have the start of baseball season. We have the Masters. We have the start of basketball playoffs. It's just like, it really, to me, it doesn't get better. If you think there's a better time of the year, please let me know and try to explain it. Some people like the start of football season also. I like it. I'm not going to say I don't like the start of football season. I'm a big ASU football fan, big college football fan, go to a lot of games. But, I mean, you got it all right now. And then mixed in, for anybody that's big NFL or versus everything else, you get the NFL draft, which is one of the most exciting parts of the year. See who picks a terrible quarterback early on, which you know it's going to happen. You know all these different things are going to happen. Acuna again. So I like the NFL draft also. It's just like it just doesn't get better. More Glaber, Vlad, Robles. Hopefully he has a good year. Rutschman. I have lights at angles here, and I just keep on hitting the light every time I go to grab a card. Yu Chang. Keston Hiura again. Oh my God. We are Keston Hiura super collectors. If you guys are collecting Keston Hiura, head over to PC_sports cards because there will be some for auction. All right. So we keep our cards here in 2-row boxes. So I just filled up the first 2 rows. So that's about 120 cards are already in that first 2 row, and I'm gonna guess we have another 120. So this is 240 or so cards. Oh, we got a Bradley Beal. We got some basketball mixed in here. AD. Back to Trout. Trout Prism. 3rd year Trout Prism. Trout. This 2017 Trout is one of my favorite cards to grade. So much Trout. Oh yeah, by the way, I know you see a lot of 9s here. We prefer to buy 10s, just so you know. We prefer to buy 10s. The better the card is and the more consistent it sells for, the better we could pay on it. We don't like buying cards that have 20,000 pop counts. We want to buy cards that don't sell multiple copies per night. If you have that kind of stuff, we'll buy it. It's just that our number is going to be lower on it, right? We bought some stuff a couple weeks ago that we bought in pretty well, and then the market dropped 15% by the time it sold. So like I said in the beginning, we just have to protect ourselves with those offers. They're going to be fair. It's going to be like 70-ish, 75% in that range, I would guess, depending on what the stuff is, which is about a 10 or 15% discount from you just consigning it, but that's the value of the risk, right? If you want the money right away and want that guarantee, we're happy to give it to you, but we need a little more in our favor, obviously. Jaron Duran, numbered to 50 red, confusing that it's numbered to 50. Dominguez spanning the globe. More Dominguez. I thought this was going to be like 150 cards. I didn't realize half the order was left in this before. More Dominguez. Oh, that was JD Martinez. I'm sorry. How many fantasy leagues are you guys in? I'm in 2. Both of them, neither of them are keepers anymore. They're both redraft leagues, which is weird. I like keeper leagues. One of them is a snake draft, which is a super shallow league. We're going to focus on pitchers. The other one is an auction. I love auctions. I actually hate snake drafts. I prefer to do auctions all the time. I just think you can decide who you want and decide if the value is there, which is sort of like buying cards. So I think that's probably why I like it, is because I can compare it to something I know. Like, if I want to pay for something and pay a little bit extra, I will. I hate the idea of missing a guy just because of the randomizer on the snake draft. So for a little, that's a little annoying to me. And the last 2 seasons, I actually won one of my leagues both years in a row with the last pick of the draft both years. I prefer, tell me what you guys think. Do you prefer to draft in the middle, or do you prefer to draft on either end? I like being in the middle 3, right? So if it's 10-team league, I like being 4, 5, 6. 12-team league, I like being 6, 7, 8, or 5, 6, 7. But generally, I end up getting like 11, which is, to me, 11 is the worst. Because you can't even pick 2 in a row. So at least at 12, you know who you can just take the 2 guys you want. At 11, you play that game like, oh, I think this guy's going to want to take the pitcher, so I'm going to take the pitcher I want. And then he goes out of character and takes a hitter. Oh, so complete set. Judge. Springer. Austin Hendrick. See a lot of him lately. More Trout. More Trout. More Trout. I love this card. I think this is an undervalued card. Bellinger. Hate him. Another Bellinger. To me, we might not even list the Bellingers. We may just hold him just in case he has another solid year. He's so cheap right now. Alonso. Definitely makes sense for that Travis Etienne to be mixed in there. Seager Sepia. So, I hope this gives you an idea of what we're buying. This is actually a good preview of what we're going to have up. Some of the cards we're going to have up for auction. If you watch all 3 videos, 500, you just saw 500 of our listings that are going up in the next week or so. 500 of about 4,000. So we are listing about 4,000 cards a week on our eBay. As you can see, it's PC_sports cards. We did a video yesterday showing some cards that Patrick Ryan has listed for a contest he's running through our eBay. If you go there, it'll show you how to search for a seller and how to save sellers and stuff like that. So check that out. And hope you guys bid on some of these cards. And more importantly, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hoping you're enjoying all the content that we're putting out. And we look forward to doing a lot more stuff. Have a couple more things coming out today. And then we'll have some videos out early next week. And really appreciate you guys Really appreciate you watching and commenting. It's been a really fun month and a half since we got back to posting regular content. And that's really it. So thank you so much, and look forward to doing some more.